Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, it's a hip opening flow, stretching and strengthening the hips, work towards the peak pose, which is a compass pose. We'll first start warming up the body. Stand up in mountain pose. As you inhale, reach your arms up above the head. Exhale, fold over your thighs. You can bend your knees. Inhale, half lift, lengthening the spine. Draw your navel in. Exhale, step back into a plank. Keep exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can paddling your feet on your first down dog, move freely. Or if you feel alright, stay still. Lateral breathing, inhale, send the ribs out to the side. Exhale, draw your navel in. Well, bend your knees as you exhale and inhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Half lift and exhale, fold. Squeeze your hips together, inhale, rise up. Reach up. Exhale, back to mountain pose. One more round, inhale, reach up, lengthening. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, step back or jump back into chaturanga. Feel free to bring your knees down first if you need to. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Widen your shoulder blades. Send your inner thighs back, inner knees lifted. Keep your bottom ribs in. Send the middle back to the ceiling. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Half lift, fold as you exhale. Rise up, inhale. Reach up. Exhale, release your arms, mountain pose. Let's do one vinyasa here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Fold. Inhale, navel in, chest forward. Exhale, hop or step back, vinyasa. Lift the heart, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. We'll do some core work here. Inhale, reach the right leg up, keep your hips square. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right shoulder, shoulder over your wrist. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to your left shoulder. Exhale. Reach back and up. Inhale. Knee to your chest. And step forward. We'll come into a warrior one. Back heel down. Reach up. Send your right hip back, left hip forward to square your hips. From warrior one, step the back foot slightly forward. Grab your elbows or reverse pray behind your back. Straighten both legs. As you exhale, fold over your right thigh. Keep your hips squared. Pyramid pose. Sending your ribs to your right thigh. I press my inner right foot down and outer left heel down. Inhale, come up halfway, release your hands. We'll step back, vinyasa. Feel free to skip the vinyasa, just go right to downward facing dog. Let's do the left side, left leg up as you inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left shoulder. Reach up, inhale. Knee to your right shoulder. Inhale back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward, warrior one. Bias toward tucking your tailbone to stretch your right hip flexor. Moving towards pyramid pose, shorten your legs. Shoulders back. Exhale, lengthening the spine and come forward. Keep your ears in line with the shoulders, side ribs, and hips. Press the feet, come up halfway, inhale. Release your hands down, vinyasa. And we stay in down dog for a couple of breaths. Well, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, hop forward. And fold. Inhale, rise up. Mountain pose, arms by your side. Inhale, bend your knees, arms next to the ears. Keep the tailbone down, navel in. And exhale, straighten your legs, fold over your thighs. Vinyasa here, half lift. And exhale, Chaturanga. From downward facing dog, right leg high, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward. Warrior two, open hips, arms. Keep your shoulders above the hips, inner right knee forward, outer right knee back. We'll lean back, reverse warrior, stretch and straight that right arm, right side body. Come forward into side angle. Just have your elbow on your thigh. Straighten your left arm. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw both shoulders back. Press outside of your left foot down. We'll come back into warrior two and moving on to half moon. I'm pressing my inner right foot down and draw the outer right thigh back. Really draw your navel into the spine, engage your core, back leg, really straight and strong. Energize to the top fingertips. Now bend the front knee, go back, warrior two. We're going to facing the left side of the mat. For wide leg, forward bend. Outer feet are parallel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Your feet should be about a leg apart. If it's okay, straighten your legs by lifting the kneecaps and thighs up. Or shift the weight forward on your toes and keep your hips in line with the heels. Elbows only shoulder distance apart, same as your hands. Think of sending your ribs between your thighs. And come up halfway, inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands back to the front of the mat and move your right foot outside of the hand. We'll come into a lizard pose. Stay on your hands or bring the elbows down, but keep them in line with the front heel. I keep my spine nice and long, ears in line with the shoulders. And keep your hips leveled. Another variation of lizard pose, bring your hands in line with the heels and lift your hips up slightly. From there, just bend the elbows back, reach the elbows down towards the floor. Keep working on that until your shoulders are below the knee. If that happens, just press the hands to the back of your ankle or your calf. Put the backpack on. Try to have the shoulders under the leg. And stay there, lengthening your chest. And keep your hips balanced. Come out of the pose. And step your right leg back, vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. To the other side, left leg high. Inhale, three-legged dog. And step forward, exhale. Come up into a warrior two. Energize through both hands, both arms. Lift the chest. We reach the left arm back next to the ear. Reverse warrior. Exhale, come forward for side angle. Squeeze the inner thighs. You can look under your top arm. Still lengthen that bottom waist. Now reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Aim the floor about 1 foot forwards. Come into half moon pose. Keep your core engaged. Right leg strong and reach up. Lean your right shoulder back to the imaginary wall behind you. Lift the right hip. Slow motion, drop your back leg down, back to warrior two. Straighten the leg. We're going to do horse stance, so facing the right side of the mat, toes are turning out about 45 degrees or in the same direction with the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend knees. Adjust your feet so that your heels are under your knees. Inner knees draw back. Outer thighs draw down. Lean the shoulders back. Squeeze your sitting bones together. And inhale, straighten your legs, squeeze your thighs together. Now we're facing the front of the mat. Widen your stand, bend the knee and come down into a lizard pose. Left foot outside of the hand. Come down on your elbows. If your elbows are not on the floor, then you can have a block under. Keep your left hip heavy. Another variation, the backpack. So come on your hands, lift the hips up a bit. Just bend the elbows back, keep drawing them back and down until your left shoulder are below the knee. And then you can press the back of your shin or your ankle. Put the backpack on. We'll step back into Vinyasa. From downward facing dog, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. We'll rise up, inhale, into a chair pose. Bend knees and straighten your legs, mountain pose. Now I'm going to turn to face you guys. You can stay at the front of the mat. Let's do a ballet pose, opening your right knee out to the side, but keep your hip points pointing forward, and press your inner left foot down as you draw your left hip in. Now hold your inner right thigh or heel. If you like to stretch your legs, go slow. Your top leg doesn't have to be straight, but looking for straightening that standing leg instead. Your arms are leveled. Go ahead, release, and switch the side. So keep your hip points forward. Press your inner right foot down, firm the right hip in. Rotate your left knee out. Grab the thigh from inside or the heel. Try to kick your heel out. No rush, straighten your leg. Bend knee, come out of the pose. From here, separate your feet about short mat apart. We'll sit down in squat. So we want to round the spine, keep your abdomen in, and bring your shoulders inside of the knee. Squeeze knees to the shoulders. We're going to do making a bind here. So keep the shoulders next to the knee, right arm behind your leg, up to the back, left arm reaching up. Find the bind and straighten your left leg. Just relax your neck here. You can stay here. If you like to come up, shift the weight to your left foot. And now you're going to look forward and lifting your chest. Right leg has no weight there. Come standing up. Focus on straightening your standing leg. Don't worry about the top leg yet. Once you have the balance, you want to straighten your top leg, go ahead, reach to the ball of your foot. I press my right shoulder back. Slowly reverse the position. Release your arms. I will go back to squat, shoulders again. Forward, round the spine, squeeze knees to the shoulders. Let's do the other sides. Lift the hips. Left arm going back under your leg. Right arm go behind the back. Now straighten your right leg. Relax your neck here. This is good stretch for the neck, the hips. You like to stay there, hang in there. If you like to come up, shift the weight to your right foot. Now look forward. Let your left leg hang. Draw your left shoulder back. Straighten your standing leg. I'm squeezing my hips together. Find the balance. And reach to the ball of your top foot to straighten your leg. And reverse the position. Bend your knee. Look forward. Bend your standing leg. Come down. And we'll just release the arms. Let's do forward bend. Move freely here. Check your hips, head, shoulders. Slowly roll up. Now I'm going back to the front of the mats. Let's do one vinyasa here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. And step or jump back. From downward facing dog, we'll do a pigeon pose, right leg forward, knee to the right hand, foot to the left hip. You can bring your right shin forward more if you have more flexible hip. My hip is tight today. So we're lengthening the spine, ears in line with the shoulders, side ribs and hips. You can come down on the elbows. You want to go more down and forward. You walk your elbows forward. I'm squeezing my thighs together, right thigh back, left thigh forward. Now let's twist, come up on your left elbow, right hand on your thigh. Roll the right shoulder to the left. Okay. From here, we'll come up, lean to the right, swing your left leg forward. Seated tree pose, right foot to your inner left thigh. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, come folding on your left thigh. Elbows can be on the floor or you can hold your heel. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come back, sit up tall. Let's open your right knee wide out. At least the thighs are 90 degrees. We'll twist to the right. From here, just keep twisting to the right. Lean the left shoulder to your left knee. And then move your left elbow either on the block or on your leg. Right arm can go up to the ceiling. Keep leaning your right shoulder back. And you can bring the hands behind the head. Right elbow reaching up to the ceiling. I'm lengthening both sides of my waist. And press the right thigh down. Inhale, come out of the pose. You're going to face the front of the mat again. Straighten your right leg forwards and let's bend your left knee, left ankle over your right knee into a figure 4. Lean back, bend that right leg. This is the pigeon pose, seated. Lift the spine. To get deeper, move your hips forward. Keep your left knee away from your chest. Another variation, you can hug your shin in and straighten your right leg forward. Sit up tall. Lift your lower back, use your core. I press my right foot down. And you can rock the baby here. Stretching that left glute. Come out of the pose. We're crossing the legs. And bring your hands forwards. Come into downward facing dog. And let's switch the side. Pigeon pose on the left leg. Keep your hips squared. You can check your back leg if it's in line with the hip. And we'll come forward on your exhale. Again, keep your spine nice and long. Flow of energy from the tailbone up to the crown of the head. Press your right foot down to keep your right hip heavy. And we'll twist, come up on your right elbow and left hand, press down to your thigh, lean the left shoulder to the right. We'll still keep long spine here. From here, come up, lean to the left, swing your right leg forward, seated tree, left foot to your inner right thigh. Twist your chest a bit to the right leg as you exhale. Walk your arms forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sit up tall. Open your left knee out at least 90 degrees. Twist to the left. I press my right heel and right sitting bone down. And keep twisting to the left. Draw your right shoulder to right knee and lengthen my lower waist as well. Left elbow reaches up to the ceiling. Lean your head against your hands. Press your left thigh. Inhale, come back up and face the front of the mat. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee, ankle over your knee. Bend your left leg, sit up tall. Get deeper into the stretch. Move your hips forward. This hip is very tight on me. I try to draw my right knee away from my chest. Flex the foot to protect your knee. You can hug in your shin. Straighten your left leg on the floor. Sit up tall. Stabilize your scapula, your shoulders. Rocking the baby. Press my inner right foot to the upper arm so your feet can flat. Come out of the pose. Let's shake it off here. Roll your legs. And I'm going to face the camera so you can see me on this front angle. We'll do the peak pose, which is the compass pose. So we're going to start from your left leg. So straighten your right leg, hug your shin, rocking the baby. And from here, you bring your left foot forward in line with the knee. Hold your foot with both hands. Draw your knee back and forward a couple times. And now put the backpack on. Left knee behind the shoulder or your upper arm. You squeeze your knee into the arm. Then grab top of your foot with the right hand. Put your head in between leg and arm. Turn your chest to the right. Leg go to the left. Left hip will come up. That's super normal. And release. Well, that's not bad for the first side, right? Let's do the other side. Hug your shin in, sit up tall, rock the baby. Press your left heel and sitting bone down. And I will bring the foot forward in line with the knee. So the knee just go back and forward towards the right armpit. And I will put the backpack on. Squeeze thigh into the shoulder or upper arm. Left hand grab top of the right foot. Right hand press down to the floor. Now press the right shoulder to your right leg. Head and chest turn to the left. Leg go to the right. Right hip will come up. That's totally fine, but keep lengthening the tailbone down. Lengthening your sitting bone down. And then everything from the waist goes up. The spine lengthen up. And then bend the knee. Straighten your legs forward. And last but not least, we'll do a twisting. So we'll bring your legs together. Bring the right foot outside of your left knee. We'll twist to the right. Press your sitting bones and your left heel down. Lift the lower back. And just turn your chest to the right. Back to center. Switch the side. Left foot outside of your right knee. Hug your left knee in and twist to the left. And back to center. And from here, we're going to lie down on the mat. Separate your feet about a mat apart, arms away from the body. Let's rest in Shavasana for a couple of minutes. Nothing to do here. Your job is to observe how the body works by itself. Feel the body, feel the back body connecting to the ground. Feel the front body expanding as you inhale and descending as you exhale. Stay resting, and thank you so much for joining the class today. Please click like and subscribe if you like my channel. Have a beautiful day.